Okay guys, so I'm going to reset my skill points. I really didn't want to do this, but because I'm near crunch time with my skill points, like you see, I've basically finished everything. I'm halfway through this zone. I've just got that zone to do. I don't have any more sky shards here, apart from like a couple, which don't matter. But I need them 12 to 20 skill points for my PvP skills. And as I said in my last video, when you're playing solo with the sword and shield, it's horrendously boring because you just shield bash things to death, and sword and shield has very bad things for killing off multiple things. The only thing you can rely on is your biting jabs, which isn't too amazing. It's good, but you know, there is better stuff. But like I say, I'm only going to use sword and shield for dungeons. I'm going to have my 5 heavy for the dungeon because everyone needs a tank, so I'll have my tank skills so I can do my best there. But also solo running around, I want to really heavily utilise the two-handed stuff because one, it's a lot cooler. It's got a lot nicer skills there with the big uppercut and the cleave, especially with the carve. You gain 3 ultimate per enemy hit, and this gives me 12% more weapon damage on top of these skills, so it'll be a lot better gunning round things, smashing them up with your two-handed sword. But like I say, I'll always keep my sword and shield on me, I'll always keep the two-handed, and I've always got my bow on me, right, for obvious reasons. As you can see when I swap it over, there's my bow with my shooting star, with 12 ultimate per enemy hit, and the skills there. But we're going to reset now. How much money have I got? 100 grand. So, Merry Christmas. Shrine of Stendar. Here is my supreme donation. And I'll show you what skills you don't super need now. That I've realised I've used, which I didn't really need. You'll see loads of weird stuff going on. Right, so when I'm a tank, I do need the puncturing strike. I think that is handy. It does play its part pretty damn good, which is now the biting jabs is what I want because it does the extra crit stuff. So only that's worth it. The rest of these you do need. All of these you want. Obviously that's your melee. That's with an Adric sphere ability slotted, so you'll have this when you're a tank because you want your biting jabs because you'll have your sword and shield, so you need some kind of damage thing that makes your biting jabs stronger. And this balanced warrior gives you 2% weapon damage and 100 spell resistance, and on it again will make it 4% and a 200. Right, next will be none of these except for this, right? As you can see, it doesn't need anything slotted, nothing to do with any skills. It's just giving you a reduction on that. So Nova, I think that's really good. I will get that for dungeons. I think that has its part. I think allies may activate a more powerful synergy ability. This is more for dungeons, as you can see. Snare enemies standing in the area, which is not as good as people being able to morph with it and making it great. Restoring light. I think the only good ones on this is the Honor the Dead, which is that one, because if you choose that, yes, it heals up to 3 targets. Right, that'll heal up to 3 targets, but this one restores magicka when healing low health allies. So, maybe that one is better. Breath of Life. But let me see. Restores 50% of spell cost every 2 seconds for 8 seconds when healing. To be honest, I think that's more. I'd rather have that. I do not know, but fuck it. I'll do that, just the hell of it. The other one, Restoring Aura, I think that's really good, especially when it goes to has no cost, consumes essence of corpses to the restore. No, has an increased radius. I think that's better because, say, if that doesn't cost anything and you're using enemies' corpses to use it, if there's no corpses, it's just a boss that's kicking about, you're not going to get anything really. So I've pretty much posited that's much better, the Radiant Aura. That's just me. None of these are really worth it. Which ones are better? That's obviously more than worth it, the Master Ritualist, because obviously resurrect someone 40% faster and they gain 100% more health, right? That is 100 times better than everything else. Increased crit chance, right? Because this lasts for so long, that will help a lot, I think, the increased crit chance. And the focused healing. I stand in the area. No, it's that one. That's it. The other one you don't really need unless you get the others, which I do not want. Okay, weapon. Now onto my two-hander. I'll have a proper read of this later. But my sword thing, need the puncture. That's your taunt. Then I morph it into increase the amount of armor. Increases your armor by amount reduced, or also reduces spell resistance. What did I get? I got ransack. Increase your armor by amount reduced. Yeah, that's what I got. Which I think's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd rather have that. Keep me alive. Better. Defensive posture. I think this is fucking brilliant. This is beyond great. Which is that absorb magic. Right? Look at this. Absorb the next projectile and grants health. Spell projectile and grants health equal to 115%. Right? And it lasts ages, 30 seconds. I stick it on, and someone chucks a random spell at it, and it just heals me 600. I think that's brilliant. Right? Absolutely brilliant. Obviously, you want all of this, because that's what you're using to tank on the battlefield. Once I've got them all, I'll show you them all. These are very, 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 very good. Really good passive skills. Every single one. Reduce your cost of blocking, huge amount, and reduce your sword and shield ability. So that and that is cheaper. Increase weapon damage by 5%. Block mitigation by 20%. Deals 100% more bash as you're tanking in the dungeons. Boom. That's a lot of extra damage. And deflect bolts, 15% additional damage from projectiles and ranged attacks. I mean, even if you didn't want to use your bow a lot of times, I mean, I only seem to use my bow when I PvP. You know, it's pretty much dog shit for PvE, I think. If I'm being perfectly, unless it's some big boss that you got to do ranged against, right? And this obviously increasing movement speeds. Onto bow, poison arrow. It definitely has its part. It's a huge range on it, and the other one, interrupt spells, put the cast off balance. I think that's really good. You know, when you see someone charge up for a mad spell, I think that's really, really good. Better than the poison effect deals more damage versus low health enemies. I'd rather put someone off what they're going to cast than anything else. And scatter shot. Which one was it? It was the arrow spray. Was it scatter shot? Yes, because that becomes Magnum. Magnum shot knocks the enemy back 6 meters, knocks you back 6 meters, gives you a big range. Yeah, so keeps the distance on the enemy. I think that's pretty damn good. And I think arrow spray is worth it. I do like the does putting damage, adds damage over time. Yeah, bombard. Bombard's the good one because you actually snare them and immobilize them for 3 seconds as well. Snipe is not worth it. That 3 seconds to cast that takes ages. It's much better to just run there and do a snipe shot with your poison shot, because that 3 second thing takes the piss, and as soon as someone comes too close to you, it just cancels it. Right, so snipe is not worth it. Long shots, all these are worth it. All these are very, very much worth it. And I'll hover over it in a sec. It's to retreat. I've never got this, but I am going to get it. Should I get it? Well, anyway, long shots gives you 12% more damage versus distant targets. Increased weapon crit damage. In fact, yeah, because if you're on PvPing, turns out when you're doing archery and someone blasts a big, what's it called? The big fucking boulder thing through the, what's it called? I can't think. Anyway, the big giant slingshot things. Yeah, you can then dodge and run out and get out the way a lot quicker, increase your movement speed by 30 seconds. I was hoping that changed to 4 seconds, but oh, too late now. Right, so that's it for weapon skills. Obviously, I will get the two-hander once I've had more time to read into it. Okay, armors. I do want all of these because I find them very good. I always keep one piece of light on me just because I like the boost. It's only a slight boost, but it's a handy boost. Everything apart from the wearing 5 pieces, because I'll never wear 5 pieces. This, again, I do want them all. I do wear medium armor. Sneak, great for PvP. Athletics, yes, get that. That I don't need because I never wear 5 pieces of medium armor. Right, heavy, you want them all, every single one. Is what I'm going for. This is if you're trying to copy me, then yeah, then get them all. Okay, I'm not too fussed about these things. If anything, I'd get the evasion, so you can just pure dodge shit. But at the moment, not too fussed. Soul magic, soul strike's great. It is great. When I've maxed it with the other bit, it goes to 2,000 damage over like 3.5 seconds. But the only problem is, if the person goes out of the bit of range, or goes behind a wall, or you get tapped whilst you're casting it, it cancels. You can literally do 1 second's worth of damage and it cancels, and then you got to build it back up again. So yes, it's got great damage, but it's got the risk of you're there for 3.5 seconds blasting against someone. So not too great. This isn't good. Yeah, I had this maxed out, and yeah, it just does not seem worth it. This is great. Soul summons, so you can res someone for free every hour. Really cool. And that's really handy for filling up your soul gems. I've got a 5% chance to automatically trap souls, which I think is really damn handy. Guild, Fighters Guild. I do like this. I'm going to buy this. Dawnbreaker for obvious reasons. I've shown you why enough now. I think this is fantastic. Look, weapon attacks deal 12% additional damage. Boom. I'm going to get this because I think that's cheekily good. For Daedra. So, but I don't think. I think both of these are good. The Expert Hunter and that. So, I may get that in a second. Obviously, you want all of this, all of these. I'll show you them in a sec. All of these are great. Banish the Wicked. Banish the Wicked. Skill Tracker. Did I need that? Yeah, of course. And a Bounty Hunter. Right, obviously, that you see the amount of combos that you get with intimidation. That gives you 9% more damage against Daedra, Undead, and Werewolves now. Bestows 9 ultimate for killing them, and that makes it affect werewolves. So that's cool. And Bounty Hunter, I'm interested to know what this is, right? So I get it just for when I'm in Cyrodiil. I can actually see what this is. I think it's very interesting, especially since it's the last one. Might of the Guild, Persuasive Will. That's the one. I don't think anything else I used. Yeah, there was something else I used. So obviously Meteor. Change that to Shooting Star. Because Shooting Star restores 12 ultimate per enemy hit, which I think is pretty cool. And which one was it? Reduce? No. Increase max magicka. Yeah, that's it. So this one I get for when I've got my bow stuff out. This way, increasing my max magicka and max magicka recovery by 2% when meteor slaughter, say, my archery area. This, I don't bother with any of them. That's basically your taunt magic version. Alliance War, you want these. I get them all once I'm there because these are all supremely amazing. So when I get my PvP on, I can actually start getting all this extra stuff because I think they're the tits. Racial. So you always want all your racial things, even if it's nothing amazing. As you can see, yeah, doesn't do the best, but hey, it's a little bit tough. There we go. 12% more health, 10% more of stam. Crafting, right? I am gonna level this up eventually. Blacksmithing, for obvious reasons. Yeah, so which there's a quick. Oh, there is. I can just fucking. There you go. Hirelings are always handy, just because to get you the golds. Improves the chance of extracting. Yeah. That makes researching quicker. Increases chance of improving an item with tempers. Of course. That you don't. I realise you don't really need now. They're so easy to see, and yeah, you basically extract that much ore from shit. You don't even need to bother putting stuff on this, right? Clothing the same. Boom, 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 boom. That. Hireling, unraveling, same shit, same shit, same shit. It's making all mad noise. Can I get these? Nearly 27. I love this to be maxed, or where it's actually, to me, yeah, I can't even get in veterans yet. Keen eye, don't need that. Hireling, I do need hireling. Hirelings are cool. Bastard, 32. And the extraction. And provisioning. I want more on provisioning. I will start doing a lot more cooking soon. Yeah, I've maxed it because it's so easy to do. Because I'm saving a lot of skill points for other things, I'm going to heavily invest into that in a sec. I'm just going to get a bunch of these. Hireling, because hirelings are cool. Carpentry and resin. Okay, the only thing I'm doing with provisioning is add the 6 on there and add the 6 on there. Hirelings are dog shit for this. They bring you the biggest load of shit ever. The limited amount of helpful cooking stuff, and yeah, nothing. This is handy in its own right. In total, add an extra 15 minutes, but I don't think I'd need them right now. I rarely cook anything, yeah, and most dungeons you can finish them by the time you finish your piece of food. So when I do start PvPing, I will then get these, but right now I need to invest into my two-handed stuff, so I kind of need this, right? But that's it, guys. That's me resetting a hell of a lot of skill points and the reason for it, because Sword and Shield is only good for bashing people over the head and it's depressing, right? That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed my random madness, and see if you agree. If you agree with what I've done or my thoughts on why I've changed it, then let me know. Don't forget to give me a subscribe. Please like, that way more people can watch my videos and get the links to it. Right, but that's it, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye bye.